In a world where military power often dictates the course of global affairs, staying ahead of rivals is more than just a strategic necessity. It's a matter of survival. As the U.S. faces a rapidly shifting geopolitical landscape with new and increasingly aggressive players on the global stage, the need for air superiority has never been more urgent. Enter the U.S. Air Force's next-generation air dominance program, a project so ambitious and far-reaching that it promises to revolutionize the very nature of aerial combat. In this article, we'll delve into the cutting-edge technologies that are shaping the future of air power, the key components of the next-generation air dominance program, and why this initiative will likely reshape the military landscape for years to come. The need for a new air superiority fighter. The global security environment is evolving at a rapid pace. While the U.S. has long held the title of the world's most advanced military, the rise of near-peer adversaries like China and Russia has made it clear that maintaining a technological edge is no longer guaranteed. The U.S. Air Force, recognizing this shift, has launched the Next Generation Air Dominance Program to ensure that America retains its dominance in the skies. At the heart of this initiative is the Next Generation Air Dominance Fighter, a 6th-generation aircraft designed to replace the legendary F-22 Raptor. The F-22, currently the most expensive fighter jet in the world, has been a cornerstone of U.S. air superiority since its introduction. However, as adversaries develop new technologies and capabilities, even the F-22's advanced systems are beginning to show their age. That's where the next-generation air dominance fighter comes in. A multi-billion-dollar investment in air dominance. The next generation. Air dominance program is not a quick fix, but a long-term investment in the future of U.S. military aviation. Over $4 billion has already been allocated to the program, with additional funding requests for the coming years. In fact, the U.S. Air Force's proposed budget for fiscal year 2025 includes a substantial $850 billion, with a significant portion of this going toward the next generation. Air Dominance Initiative. The cost of the Next Generation Air Dominance Fighter alone is expected to make it the most expensive aircraft in history, outpacing even the F-22 Raptor. But the price tag is justified when you consider what's at stake. The future of air combat is not about maintaining a technological advantage over one or two adversaries. It's about ensuring that the U.S. military can outpace a rapidly advancing global arms race. The Next Generation Air Dominance Program aims to create an integrated family of systems that includes not only advanced fighter jets, but also autonomous drones, new weapon systems, and state-of-the-art sensors. This all-encompassing approach will allow the U.S. to stay one step ahead of its competitors for decades to come. The Next Generation Air Dominance Family. The Next Generation Air Dominance Program is far more than just a new fighter jet. It is a family of interconnected systems designed to work together seamlessly. The centerpiece of this family is the Next Generation Air Dominance Fighter itself, but the program also includes the development of collaborative combat aircraft, unmanned loyal wingmen that will assist manned fighters during missions. These collaborative combat aircraft are a critical part of the Air Force's vision for the future of combat. By harnessing cutting-edge technologies such as artificial intelligence, machine learning, and autonomous flight systems, these drones will be able to perform a wide variety of tasks, from carrying weapons and providing intelligence to engaging in electronic warfare. These loyal wingmen will be able to support manned fighters in executing complex missions, vastly expanding the Air Force's capabilities without requiring additional pilots. The development of these autonomous systems is not without its challenges. The Air Force is investing heavily in autonomous technologies and machine learning to ensure that these collaborative combat aircraft are not just capable but reliable. The Air Force has already committed to spending over $6 billion over the next 5 years on the development of these unmanned aircraft. The goal is to have them in production by 2028, with a total fleet of at least 1,000 collaborative combat aircraft expected to be deployed alongside 500 manned fighters. The role of advanced sensors and weapon systems. One of the most striking features of the Next Generation Air Dominance Program is its focus on next-generation sensors and weapons systems. The next-generation air dominance fighter will be equipped with a variety of new technologies that will enable it to operate in highly contested environments with ease. For starters, the fighter will utilize advanced stealth technology, building on the lessons learned from aircraft like the B-2 Spirit, the stealthiest aircraft currently in service. The next-generation air dominance fighter will feature an innovative design with no vertical stabilizers, which have traditionally been essential for keeping an aircraft airborne. Instead, it will use active flow control technology, similar to the system found in the B-2, which allows the aircraft to adjust airflow around it in real time, making it even harder to detect by enemy radar. Moreover, the next-generation air dominance fighter will feature an open architecture that allows for rapid upgrades and modifications. This flexibility will ensure that the fighter can evolve over time, staying ahead of emerging threats and technological advancements by rival nations. The fighter's connectivity will also be unparalleled, with the ability to share real-time information with other aircraft in the fleet, enabling a highly coordinated and efficient air force. When it comes to armament, the next-generation air dominance fighter will be equipped with a wide array of weapons, including missiles, bombs, and even potentially directed energy weapons. These laser weapons, which are currently being developed by companies like Northrop Grumman and Boeing, could provide a game-changing advantage on the battlefield. The Self-Protect High-Energy Laser Demonstrator, or SHIELD, is one of the most promising technologies in this area, capable of neutralizing threats with high-powered laser beams. The advantage of laser weapons is clear. They have unlimited ammunition as long as the power source holds up, strike at the speed of light, and operate autonomously. The collaborative future. The future of aerial combat will not be defined by manned or unmanned aircraft alone, but by how they work together. The next-generation air dominance program's emphasis on manned-unmanned teaming is one of its most innovative aspects. By integrating manned fighters with unmanned, collaborative combat aircraft, the Air Force will create a dynamic and flexible combat force capable of adapting to any situation. The potential for collaboration between manned and unmanned aircraft is vast. Manned fighters, such as the F-35 Lightning II, will be paired with collaborative combat aircraft, expanding their range and capabilities. These unmanned loyal wingmen will fly alongside manned aircraft, carrying additional weapons, gathering intelligence, or providing electronic warfare support. This collaboration will enable the Air Force to conduct operations with greater agility, increasing the overall effectiveness of each mission. The development of these manned-unmanned teams is already underway, with several contractors including Lockheed Martin, Boeing, and Northrop Grumman competing to develop the best CCA designs. While the Air Force plans to select a winner in 2024, it is clear that the future of aerial combat will rely heavily on this integration of manned and unmanned systems. The future of air superiority. The next-generation air dominance program represents the future of U.S. air power, combining cutting-edge technologies, advanced sensors, and weapon systems into a comprehensive and highly capable force. With a focus on flexibility, connectivity, and adaptability, the next-generation air dominance fighter will provide the U.S. Air Force with the tools it needs to maintain air dominance well into the 21st century. As the global balance of power continues to shift, the U.S. Air Force's investment in next-generation technologies will ensure that America remains at the forefront of military aviation. The next-generation air dominance program's emphasis on manned-unmanned teaming, advanced stealth, and autonomous systems will redefine how wars are fought in the skies. With billions of dollars already invested and many more to come, the next-generation air dominance program promises to be the foundation for U.S. air superiority for decades to come. As rivals continue to challenge America's military dominance, the next-generation air dominance program offers a clear message. The U.S. is not only ready to meet the challenge, but to lead the way into the future of combat aviation. If you found this deep dive into the U.S. Air Force's next-generation air dominance program fascinating, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more cutting-edge military tech insights. Stay tuned for more exclusive content on the technologies shaping tomorrow's world. See you in the next video.